Hello Libra, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. This is going to be your reading. We're going to be doing just pulling cards, seeing where the energy is. Please only take what resonates, leave what does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Okay. It's about to be your birthday soon, Libra. Let's see what's coming out for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Fantasy. Loyalty. Loyalty has been coming out a lot. Somebody is loyal like a dog, okay? Or is loyal to something like a dog. Somebody is dreaming about family, pregnancy, parenthood, fertility. We got obsession is this energy. Infatuation, adoration, and addiction. Do you know the difference between the two? Adoring something and then becoming addicted to it. Obsession. Healthy obsession, unhealthy obsession. All right, we do have this fantasy, family, and open heart. It looks like right now someone is dreaming of having a family. Someone is open to receiving some type of fertility, or open to receiving some type of a family dynamic. Like, you're open to having a family. You're open to starting a family. You're open to, like, you know, building a family. You're open to healing a family. You're just open to a lot of family growth, parenthood, fertility, children, just a deep connection. That's what's coming out. So I do feel like you could be daydreaming about having a baby or having a family or something like that, becoming married. Like, you could have a lot of daydreams. For some of you guys, you can have a lot of, do a lot of reality shifting, where you're going to this energy where you are shifting your reality to the reality that you want. And right now, you want a family. Like, it's giving, I want a family. I'm hearing, I want a family. So this could be somebody who, a person, like you, this could be your person that wants a family. They want to start a family with you. But there's something in the way. All right, so there's someone who wants to start a family with you, but there's something in the way. There's a potential threat to starting some type of family, or you feel like that you want to start a family with a person, but there's a potential threat. There's something stopping you from getting there. You are completely open, ready, open and receptive, ready to receive, ready to have, ready to build, ready to nurture, ready to create, ready to birth. But there's something, and you feel like there's a block. There could possibly be a delay. There was some type of disappointment. Something that happened in the past. Something that came to light. Some type of truth that comes out. That kind of disappoints a person. Almost makes them feel like they are betrayed. Almost makes them feel like that they are being betrayed in a certain type of way. So there's some reservations. I feel like a person has reservations on this. However, what's to come is good news, okay? It's shocking, but it's good. It's a surprise. It's a good surprise. It's not a surprise that you're going to be like scared, or you're going to be like super anxious or something. I was about to grab more, but I know I can't carry all of that. What else? Tell me more about this. Yeah, okay, so someone was lying right to your face. There's a person who could possibly be lying right to your face about whether they want to start a family, saying that they don't when they really do. They have big dreams about this. They dream about it all the time. Somebody dreams about the family, dreams about building, dreams about starting something, dreams about the pregnancy, dreams about the children, all of that stuff. However, they're lying. There's a need for you to take divine meditation. There will be a happy ending. Like I said, there's a good ending. Could be surprising, shocking, or whatever. There's a need for you to go into divine meditation to figure out a little bit more about this situation. I feel like Spirit could be talking directly to you, not through me to you, but directly to you. If this is resonating with you, then Spirit is going to be talking directly to you. All right, let's see. Yeah. Lovers. Somebody is so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. I don't know if I'm hearing this person's thoughts or maybe the way that you really feel, but there's a mask. I'm also getting somebody who's very stoic. So you don't know. Like, they're very, very good at hiding their emotions. Dangerously good at hiding their emotions. Very, very stoic. Not telling you what it is, but it's like, I'm so deep in love with you. I'm so in love with you. I feel like I'm too in love with you. There's going to be some type of change. There will be something that comes in between this bond that may feel like it has defeated the bond. They may feel like it has stopped the bond, and it's because both people, or there's one person that's wearing a mask here. And the mask got to come off. So the delay or the block or the obstacle is just to take off the mask. Okay? We have loyalty, distance, and rejection coming out. All right. So someone is almost getting like, I don't know why I'm thinking about like a child, and a child going through that first broken promise. You know, when the parents like, I'm going to come, or we're going to do this. And the child is so set on, they're talking about it all week, and we're going to do this. And instead of the parent just calling saying, you know, I'm not going to be able to make it, the child is sitting out the window looking at every car, everybody who walks, you know, everybody who walks past the door, or everybody who knocks on the door. They get so excited thinking it's, you know, that parent or that whoever that promised them something, promised them to go out. And they're sitting there in their hopes again, and time is passing, right? Time is going by and by and by and by. And they're losing hope, losing hope, losing hope, losing hope till they realize they're not coming. And I'm talking about that. I feel like I get this child energy because some of you guys may go through this letdown of a person telling you what they're going to do, getting your hopes up. You're speaking about it. You can't wait. And time goes by and you're trying to stay hopeful. You're trying to stay faithful. And so much time goes by where it's obvious that it's not happening. And this could also stem to childhood. This could also make you feel very, very triggered, because I do feel like whoever this is happening to, this has happened to them before. This has happened to them as a child. This has happened to them, you know, in early adulthood. This has happened to them as a teenager. They know this is a familiar feeling of rejection. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could be blaming it on your loyalty or the fact that you are super believing, or you could call yourself gullible. You're not. When people are supposed to mean what they say. Like your word is everything. People are supposed to. Now, again, you can have certain boundaries or certain reservations around that, but it's not your fault because you believed what a person said, or a person gaslighted you, or a person manipulated you, and you actually believe that they were who they say they are. People aren't supposed to be who they say they are. You're supposed to do what you say. You're supposed to. So I feel like instead of beating yourself up, where the accountability of that person, where they aren't true to their word. You know, they aren't who they say they are. They don't mean what they say and say what they mean. Instead of, I'm a bad person because I believed and I should have known better because this happened and that happened. And when I get my hopes up, this happened. And when I start letting people wear the accountability. Okay. Because you could be feeling very, very rejected right now. And while you're feeling rejected, you should just be loving yourself. And a lot of times we feel rejected because we don't let the other person wear it. All right, we do have the heart here. Big disappointment. Okay, so you are disappointed. This could definitely have a lot to do with this lover situation. Maybe this person led you on. Maybe you were open to having a family or open to having something and they kind of let you down. and you kind of felt like there was something wrong with you for believing. So maybe you just stopped believing. There's a message. This person is going to send you a message, though. Whoever has left you waiting or left you on red or whatever, like, they are definitely going to send you a message. Let's see. This is the coquette if this is a relationship. All right, so next week. Next week, money man. Somebody didn't hold, and then we have loyal friends, okay? So somebody didn't hold their word. Make time for you in the meantime. Close your mouth. Don't speak against yourself right now, okay? Somebody didn't hold their word today, but they may be doing something to make it up next week, or you may be hearing about it next week. We do have the money man coming up. So this could be a person who could have had something going on with money. This also is a person who put money as a priority. So if they have an opportunity to meet you or make money, possibility they're gonna go make money. Yeah, we have the king, the prince of cups. So you'll hear from them next week. Yeah, you'll hear from them next week. It looks like they're going to be reaching out to you to do something, adamant about being honest with you, telling you exactly what happened next week. But it feels like this abandonment. It feels like letdown. It is very, very poor communication. Whatever this person is going through, it takes about 5 seconds to text. So that whole, I was busy all day and I couldn't get to you until 10 days later, that's BS. That's BS. Nobody should be falling for that. Because it can take 2 minutes. Like, you can have a text to say, hey, you know, I'm just, you know, in like my solitude right now with myself. I'll talk to you when I get out of it. Or I'll talk to you when whatever. I was just watching this podcast and it was basically talking about that miscommunication in the middle, because people go through things. There's a lot that's going on that's happening, especially mentally with a lot of people. A lot is happening. Depression has definitely raised all the way up since COVID to like now. Like, it's a lot that's going on, especially with everybody's mental health. So people need pauses. People need to take breaks. And sometimes, and when you're learning yourself, you're learning about your boundaries and all that good stuff. Learning about that it's okay for you to take a break. It's okay for you to take a pause. It's okay for you to want to step back for things and not feeling guilty for it. But while you're taking a pause, because everybody is granted and they do a pause in life to just press the pause button and get themselves together. But while you're doing that, to the people who mean something to you, or to the people who you know are going to be checking and calling or every day, just a simple, nice text. It could be an automated text. You can go on Chat GPT or something and ask for an automated text to send 11 texts to send when you know, want to spend time with yourself and you aren't going to be able to do. And you can just send an automated text. You can send something like, hey, you know, I'm going to be super busy over the next days, or I'm just going to be super to myself over the next days. Nothing personal. Call you when I can. Easy, unless the other person know they're not going through a whole rejection phase. And it's a healthy form of communication. I do feel like people need to learn how to communicate a little bit better. This is coming to a person who had terrible communication. I know people who know me, who watches, they be like, girl. Like, terrible communication. Like, I would just not. Like, I'll be telling y'all, like, I would ghost. I would do all that type of stuff. I would just not communicate, just because sometimes I feel like I don't need to. And sometimes we are entitled to feel like, you know, sometimes you don't need to communicate. But just having that, being healthier and not feeling guilty for taking breaks, and not thinking that I'm going to be accused of something for taking a break, or a person's going to be mad at me for taking a break, or a person's going to feel like it has something to do with them. Just being like, hey, I'm going, you know, in my hermit mode, and I will, you know, talk to you when I can, talk to you as soon as I get out, or whatever. Thanks for checking, or something like that. Like, something short and sweet. But this person does come. I do feel like if this is you, you definitely need to put emphasis on communication style. Healthy communication, mature communication, emphasis on the communication. If you can't do it, it's fine. Don't say you're going to do it, because I'm going to expect that. You know, mean what you say. I can't, like, go off of, you know, gray areas and figuring things out, and you want me to read. If you said at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. you're going to dot, 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 I'm going to be expecting at 7 a.m. for you to dot, 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 dot. Okay. All right. We do have this past life, longing, and possibilities. Why can't I? Mm. Okay. Somebody is about to meet. You are about to meet a person from your past life, or start doing a craft. And this craft is going to be hella passionate. It may make you feel. It may make your body feel a way that it has never made you, like that you've never felt before, because you're tapping into something that you've done in the past life. And you may also feel like something is perfect for your body, or someone is perfect for your body, or someone is perfect for you. And like, I've known you before. I had to know you before. Like, it just seems so natural. It seems so comfortable. It seems like everything. And this is because this is this past life so familiar feeling. Now, this is going to be a time of freedom. This is going to be a time of spontaneous energy. This is going to be the time of wildfire. Okay? Like, adventure, risk, like, but it's going to be very, very risky, but it's also going to feel really, really safe, which is different from risk. Taking a risk is not safe. It doesn't feel safe, but you're going to feel like in good hands, like secure. We have the bear, successful speculation. There's a ring. Somebody is coming back. Wow, somebody's coming back from your past life. So this could be twin flames, soulmates. There's a person who's coming back who you had so much fun with in the past. So this fun, or there could be some type of some craft. Like, I think I told y'all this years ago. Like, I could never draw. Like, never. And I always wanted to draw. Took art classes and things like that. And I could never get it. So I was like, maybe I just don't got that. Started honing in on my spiritual practices. Went through a spiritual awakening. And I can draw. Like, and I'm like, why didn't this come at the time when I needed it? Like, I wanted to draw so bad, like, when I was in school and stuff, and I couldn't draw. I would see other people who would become natural to them. I'm like, how did you do that? How are you able? Like, I could draw like butterflies and eyes. I used to love to draw an eye, an actual eye, and butterflies and bows and birds and stuff. But I wanted to draw like people and things like that, and I could never like draw up to my standards of what I felt like a person who could draw would draw like, until I got out of it and I realized, maybe I unlocked something in that spiritual awakening. So this would be a person who's connecting with themselves deeper on the spiritual level. You unlock things when you connect with yourself, like get into your body a little bit more, connect with your true self, go inward more. Still face a wise older woman. Somebody is going to be shocked. I could see you coming to a person and telling someone about this new thing, this new person or this new thing that you started doing. And somebody is looking at you shocked, looking at you like, I feel like in the past life, there could have been a wild, free, spontaneous, fiery, passionate love that somebody didn't approve of. It's giving Romeo and Juliet, okay? Somebody didn't approve of this love, and you could possibly be going through that again. There's something that you're doing. It could be a new craft. Like, I'm doing this, and they're looking at you like, well, I don't think that. Or just looking at you like weird. Like, and this could possibly talk you out of doing what it is that you want to do, or being with that person that you love, or that you just are having a great time with. I just heard it's not about like forever. Like it's not about like this is my forever person. It's just somebody feels really, really good for right now. This can be your forever person, but you're not going through it like that. You're having fun. It's so passionate. It feels so good. And you would like more of that feeling in your life right now. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Like something that's like it's making you feel good right now. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Wands. Lots of love, a lot of admiration. Again, obsession, admiration. Yeah. Somebody comes right into your life like out of the blue. You may meet this person through a friend. You may meet this person through a social gathering, a social event. But somebody comes into your life like completely out of the blue. And it's at a time of when you need it, okay? Also, this is a time where you may not feel yourself. You may not feel like um you taking this leap of faith is definitely going to be big, okay? But it's going to feel safe. It's going to feel like the safest thing that for you to do. But it's a risk, though. So it's a nice risk. All right, you got Divine Masculine is healing. Divine Masculine, how y'all been? Because y'all been going through it, okay? Divine Masculine is healing the influences. There's some toxic energies that Divine Masculine picked up from having certain influences, certain parties around them, being involved in certain things. Could also be certain addictions, and they're realizing that it's taking a toll on them in ways that they don't want to. So this is when the nasty toxins come out in spaces you don't want it to. It's cool when it comes out behind closed doors, but what happens when these habits start coming out at work, or they start coming out in your love relationship, they start coming out with family, with friends. So you can no longer blame it on a situation with someone else. It's something that you picked up. Now it's something that you have to work through. So I feel like Divine Masculine is realizing that just by how they are negatively responding to certain things. This could have a lot to do with the people that Divine Masculine chooses to be around, the content, the things that Divine Masculine chooses to ingest, not just with food, with music, with your content, with certain conversations you decide to have. You're realizing that it is bothering you. It's making something else come out of you. Also, this is a perfect time for you to get in touch with your shadow, because this is a part of you you have no idea. But guess what? It is a part of you. And there's a need for you to look at it, and there's a need for you to see it. There's a need for you to accept it for what it is. And then maybe it'll be easier for you to change it. Instead of you seeing it, you're like, I don't like this. I just don't like it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm done. There's a need for you to understand why a certain part is coming out, why a certain habit is coming out, why you could be lashing out at a person, or why you could be, having these types of thoughts or whatever, because it's some toxic energy that you need to heal. And the great thing is that you learned that it could have possibly came from the people in which certain influences around you. Also, I'm getting like there was a person who probably didn't trust like this spiritual stuff. Like they're like, I ain't into that spiritual stuff, or I don't really do that whatever, and thought that they could be around certain toxic things and it wouldn't seep into them, and they're realizing that it did seep into them. So yeah, it's the reason why the wise hang with the wise and fools hang with fools, because you are the company that you keep. So Divine Masculine don't want to be that company. It's like, I got to heal it. And in healing it, you have to heal the certain influences and the certain people that you surround yourself with. Doesn't mean you have to cut everybody off. But if there's a person that you're talking to every single day, you're giving them all of your time, all of that energy, and they're not a good influence on your life, then you possibly may want to cut this person off. You possibly want to spend less time with them. Tell me more. I'm feeling like a daze. Somebody may feel, Divine Masculine, you may feel like you're in a daze. Like woozy. This is a mighty enemy. Picking up toxins from your mighty enemy. Somebody is not your friend. Someone has taken great interest in you and they want to be around you and they want to, I don't know, they've taken great interest in you of late. Like, this could have happened within the last couple of months, or just it happened this year. Somebody could have possibly taken great interest and they want to be around you. They could be talking to you more and things like that. You realize that this person, something's not a good influence. There could be a person who could be starting family drama, or something could be coming out in front of your family that you're not necessarily proud of. You could have a hard time restraining something. You can have a hard time releasing something. Wow. This is just all like bad vibes from a person. Just missing all the signs. Speak up. It says speak up to divine masculine. Somebody's missing all the signs, and there's a person who's also misleading you. They're purposely leaving out certain details and certain things. Somebody has short hair. And there's a person who likes to have their cake and eat it too. So there's somebody who's just, I feel like somebody is eating something up. Like, whoever this person is, they wanted you to pick up some type of talk. They knew that you would pick something up. They knew that you would get some type of bad vibes. The same bad vibes that you could be feeling from this person, or the person that's giving off to you, you start giving off those same bad vibes to another person. I'm getting like a transfer of energy. All right, so we do have the Ace of Wands. Something new is about to come in. Good energy. Also, there's some connecting with spirit. So there could possibly be, you could possibly need to meditate and things like that. Pray more. Fast even. It looks like also you can be on the receiving end. So there's a person that's hanging around a lot of different people, and they could be throwing you bad toxins your way. So everything I said about like divine masculine going through, this could be what that person's going through, and you are just you would be the person that they're throwing that energy on. Okay. We do have pain. We have memories, and we have intimacy. So this just lets me know that a person is dealing with a broken heart or getting over someone. So it's painful memories. When you think about the times or the special times that you had with this person, it's like it makes it more real that you don't have this person anymore. This could have something to do with a death, like somebody that you lost is not here physically with you anymore. This could have something to do with a relationship, like a relationship that you had, but now it's different. Now it's gone. Now the relationship is broken up, or it's completed and it's done. And you're still thinking about the bonding time that you had, the conversations. And it's starting to become painful because it's something that you could be longing for. It's something, it's starting to become painful because it is emphasizing on an empty space. And a lot of times we hold on to a lot of things because us humans, we have a problem feeling empty. And that's why a lot of people have problems manifesting and things like that, because in order to receive, you have to open yourself up to receive. You have to clear out room, make space in order to receive, which means there'll be some type of emptiness. You'll feel some type of emptiness that you have. You'll feel open space, like it's nothing here. So I feel like having these memories of that person, it makes it more real that you don't have that in your life right now. The intimacy, the bonding, the connection, the communication. It could be the person physically, their smile, the way that they said things, the way that they joked, the way that they sung their favorite music, the way that they, cooked or something like that. It's just when you start thinking about these, it's starting to be a little bit more painful to you because it's setting in. The realization is setting in. Now, this could be very, very fresh. Again, with grieving, like you never know. So this doesn't have to be fresh. You could just have that moment where you're missing a person. I feel like grieving is like, I feel like I'll forever be grieving. My mom, like, It's certain people who you'll forever grieve. But yeah, some of you guys were in a marriage or a committed relationship or a happy relationship, and things just took a turn. Something could have took a turn for the worse. Also, when you think about the times that you did have, the bonding moments, there was also people surrounding you, wishing negativity, praying on a downfall, hoping that something didn't work out. I'm talking about a relationship. Hoping that something didn't work out. So now you think about all the good times and you start to think about what the other people said too. Were they right? Was I the clueless one? Did I not know? I could tell you just by the energy that I'm feeling, this definitely was a real love. Something takes time. Relationships are hard work. Relationships are work, okay? They're hard work. Nurturing relationships, you have to come out of, you know, yourself. Time to do something that you normally wouldn't do. You are strong enough. There's need for you to back up and reposition yourself. This may be time for you to date. I don't know how long it's been. Or it may be time for you to change your energy. Okay? Yeah, we have, okay, start something new. So it's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to date. You're thinking overly too much about the conflicts and about people, what another person has to say. But it's time for you to start something new, start a new leaf, nurture something different, plant a new seed, start a new beginning. It's time. Yeah. You have this energy with the 6 of Swords, of a spiritual transformation, of peace, of easy sailing, smooth sailing. I feel like for some of you guys to get out there and start dating, something's going to be smooth sailing. Okay? I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.